Well, he's not Santa, and he says he doesn't want to be, but the sights and sounds of his shop in Can-Do resemble what you might think of when it comes to the North Pole. In this week's Someone You Should Know, we meet a man who stays busy with a hobby that's near and dear to his heart.
I've had a lot of fun doing this, just a ball.
89-year-old Bob Curl is a retired farmer with a talent and a love for building.
I've done a lot of things in my life.
He's a husband, a dad, a grandpa, and although a heart condition keeps him from flying, he's a pilot. And he's become quite the toy maker.
It keeps me young, keeps my mind busy, you know, doing things like making all these intricate things, you know, and there's always a problem that arises. I've had a hard time making those tracks.
The tracks he's referring to are the 70 tiny individual wooden pieces on this dozer. This is one of the many toys he's built over the years. It's got just about everything you can think of. Levers, shift pedals, and the tracks are functional, too.
Pretty accurate. They're pretty accurate, you know what I mean?
But his toy making hasn't always been so meticulous. It started back when he was just 9 years old. The trailer that's hauled behind this tractor, which is a replica of the one his dad used to drive, is one of the first toys he's ever made. It's made of a cheese box and an old empty can of smoking tobacco. While he remembers rolling it around, there are a lot of other memories tied to this toy, too.
I can still see him rolling a cigarette, taking the can out, putting tobacco in, turning like this, licking it, twisting the end, and farmer's match.
He's also made model airplanes, and he actually built a real one, too. He did it right here in his Quonset in Can-Do, not too far from his home. This is also where he's made countless toy cars.
Well, it is a block of wood, 2x4, 4 wheels on it, and one spare tire back here. And I've given away, I've shipped these things to Montana, I've sent them to Grand Forks, and I've given them to pretty near every kid in town that I know.
He says they take him just a couple of hours. This one, in fact, is going to a lucky boy in town who had a tag on a local giving tree.
In spite of the fact that we have a lot of high technology today, but I mean, just pretending that you're hauling a load of something or other on that truck, and you've got another load on the back of it, just pretending, you know, that's, to me, that's the way I grew up, always pretending.
While Bob Curl is no Santa Claus,
I like to give the kids toys before Christmas because I don't want to overshadow their grandpa or their dad or their mom.
He sure is someone you should know. So there's a lot more to Bob Curl than I can fit into a story. He's walking history, for example. He has tons of stories that he could tell based on the things he's lived through and continues to live through, including right now. He calls it COVID season, and he said he's lucky to have a hobby like this one because meeting with friends just isn't in the cards right now. I am so glad that I got to meet Bob Curl of Can-Do.